Hi students, welcome to today's class. So last few days onwards, I explained a complete detailed explanation of the chapter Hyperbola. So in today's class, I am going to explain problems given in the previous year JEE mains examinations. Okay. So these problems are important and these models are also important. So in JEE mains examination, competitive examinations, there won't be any repeated questions just like in board examinations. Okay, so if once one question is given, so it was never given in the next time you won't get such type of problems, but the model is important. How the question is framed, how to tackle the problem, how to think our, how to develop our thinking process. So if you observe here JEE mains examination previous year beats, so almost all problems are given based on very starting fundamental concepts only, equation of the tangent, equation of the normal, on those things only majority of the questions are given. So such a type of one problem is this. So let us, without wasting your valuable time, let us start the problem. So this problem is given in 2013 JEE mains examination. So let us see this problem. So a tangent to the hyperbola x square by 4 minus y square by 2 is equal to 1 meets the x-axis at P and y-axis at Q. Lines PR and QR are drawn such that OPRQ is a rectangle. Okay. Then R lies on. Okay. So we will first of all compulsory you have to draw the diagram. Okay. You have to draw the diagram. So first of all there is an ellipse. So this is an ellipse. So this is a x-axis and a y-axis, and is saying a tangent is drawn. A tangent is drawn for this hyperbola, which intersects the x-axis at P and y-axis at Q. So let us draw the tangent like this. This is the tangent. So this is a P and a Q. So it intersects the x-axis at P and y-axis at Q. Okay. Now the lines PR and QR are drawn such that OPRQ is a rectangle. Of course, here O is the center. Okay. So the lines PR and QR. So this is equal to R. So this is equal to PR. This is R. PR and QR are drawn such that this is a rectangle. That is, what is the rectangle? OPRQ is a rectangle. Such that OPRQ is a rectangle, then R lies on. So R lies on, that means we have to find out the equation of the locus. Then R lies on the which of the equation. Okay now. So let us see this. Then R lies on. First of all, a tangent to the hyperbola. Now we have to take a point, this point theta. So let theta be, generally we will take that theta be A secant theta comma B tan theta. Okay, let A theta be the any point on the hyperbola, A secant theta comma B tan theta. Okay, now next one. Let us find the equation of the tangent at theta. So therefore, equation of tangent at theta, right? We know that equation of the tangent at theta is, so here A value, so B value afterwards we will substitute, no problem. Otherwise you can substitute here. So theta is equal to, A means how much here? A means A square is equal to 4, therefore A is 2 secant theta. B is equal to root 2 tan theta. Okay now. Now what is the equation of the tangent? That is equal to S1 is equal to 0. X1 that is by 4 minus y1 2 tan theta by 2 is equal to 1. So 2 1s are 2 2s are, this is x secant theta by 2 minus y tan theta by root 2 is equal to 1. So this is the equation of the tangent. Now he is saying that this tangent intersects x-axis at P and y-axis at Q. Now let us find the coordinates of P and Q. So let us find what are the coordinates of P. So if you find out the coordinates of P, so y coordinate is 0. So here y coordinate is 0. Substitute y is equal to 0 here, this whole becomes 0. So 2 will go here, secant theta will come down. So this is a 2 by secant theta, otherwise 2 cos theta comma 0. This is a P point we got, 2 cos theta comma 0. Now how to find out Q point? So y coordinate is 0. Why? Because on y axis x coordinate is 0. On y axis x coordinate is 0. Substitute x is equal to 0 here. How much you will get? So you will get this is whole thing is 0. So therefore your y value is minus root 2 by tan theta. So if you clearly speaking 0 comma minus root 2 cot theta. So that is equal to P value Q value. So if you think here OPRQ is a rectangle. That means if OP is x and OQ is y, then for what are the coordinates of P are x comma y. X comma y, that is with x intercept and y intercept. Therefore the coordinates of R are 2 cos theta comma minus root 2 cot theta. 2 cos theta comma minus root 2 cot theta. Okay na? Right. We got the coordinates of R as a 2 cos theta comma minus root 2 cot theta. So let us substitute those values in the given equations and let us continue the solution. Okay na? Dear students, we got the coordinates of R, H comma K, but R is a point in the locus. Okay, that's why generally we start in beginning itself, we will tell let R, H comma K be a point in the locus. But R, H comma K, how much we got? So therefore this we got. Therefore H is equal to 2 cos theta, K is equal to minus root 2 cot theta. Okay na? Right. So from this H is equal to 2 cos theta, K is equal to minus root 2 cot theta. Then how to eliminate cos theta and cot theta so that we will get the equation in H and K, so that afterwards we will get the solution. So first what we will do now? So we will do this K by H value, right now K by H value. K value is minus root 2 cot theta by 2 cos theta. So this is equal to cot theta means cos theta by sin theta. Cos theta cancel. So this is equal to minus 1 by root 2 sin theta. So therefore this we got root 2 by 2 is 1 by root 2 cos theta by sin theta. Cos theta cancel 1 by sin theta. So this implies sin theta is equal to minus root 2k by, so sin theta is equal to, take sin theta here. So the sin theta we got has a sin theta is equal to h by root 2k, call it as equation number 1. Sin theta is equal to minus h by root 2k. Okay na? So that is sin theta. Now what you will do now? Next one, multiply h into k. H into k. So this is a cot theta means cos theta by sin theta. Okay now. Then how to we got sin theta. So therefore let us say that from this how to get this already sin cos theta we got. Already sin theta we got. From this cos theta is equal to h by 2. So h by 2, call it as second equation. So now what we got sin theta and cos theta, squaring and adding. Therefore squaring and adding means what? H square by, so 2k plus h square by 4 is equal to 1. So from this almost we got the equation here. So understand here. So this is a root 2k only. So this is a root 2 means a k square. So from this we will get easily, so h square divide with h square, we will get 1 by 2k square plus 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by h square. Okay, now, so bring h square to this side. So this is equal to 1 by 2k square minus 1 by h square is equal to 1 by 2k square minus, otherwise take that side only. So this is a 1 by h square, this is by 2k square is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, now, so and you multiply with 2, so therefore this is equal to 2 by h square minus, sorry, multiply with 4. So this is a 4 by h square minus 2 by k square is equal to 1. So therefore in place of h and k substitute x and y. Therefore 4 by x square minus 2 by y square is equal to 1. Therefore option D is the correct answer. Okay, now. So very nice problem. So very simple problem. At theta find the equation of the tangent. Okay, now. So this OP and OQ is nothing but r coordinate. So r is nothing but h comma k. From this find out sin theta cos theta. So eliminate sin theta cos theta from the equation. In place of h and k replace with x and y. You will get the equation of the required locus. Okay, na? So I hope that you understand this solution. So let us go for next problem. Hi students, welcome to this problem. So here the problem is, let a and b be any two numbers satisfying 1 by a square plus 1 by b square is equal to 1 by 4. So there are two numbers are there, they satisfies that equation 1 by a square plus 1 by b square is equal to 1 by 4. That is this is the first information. 1 by a square plus 1 by b square is equal to 1 by 4. So that means wherever if you got 1 by a square plus 1 by b square, there you can substitute 1 by 4, put it like that. Now, the foot of the perpendicular from the origin on the variable line x by a plus y by b is equal to 1 lies on, where it lies on? It lies on hyperbola with semi-axis is root 2 na, hyperbola with semi-axis is equal to nu na, otherwise it lies on the circle whose radius is 2 or lies on the circle whose radius is root 2. Okay, now first try to understand. So first line is okay, first line is okay, a and b are any two numbers satisfying 1 by a square plus 1 by b square is equal to 1, that is okay, no problem. Now coming to the everything lies in the second one. The foot of the perpendicular from the origin on the variable line. So this is a line. So what is this line? X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is a variable line. Variable line means what? It varies like that, this type, it varies. It is not a fixed line. It is not a fixed line. Then origin is there 0 comma 0. Origin is there 0 comma 0. From origin we have drawn the foot of the perpendicular. So we have drawn this foot of the perpendicular. So this is a p x1 comma y1 is the foot of the perpendicular. Again the foot of the perpendicular will change. Why? Because this line is a variable line. That means if line comes this side like way x by a plus y by b is equal to 1, then this will be the foot of the perpendicular. That means let us call it this foot of the perpendicular as a h comma k. This is also h comma k, point in the locus. If the line is comes here, this side the line comes here, then this will be the foot of the perpendicular. So this will be the foot of the perpendicular h comma k. Now what is, now the question is, what is the locus of these points? What is the, so variable line will changes according to the foot of the perpendicular also will change. Okay. So what is the locus of the foot of the perpendiculars? Thus we have to find out the locus, a circular hyperbola. Okay, let us start this. How to start this? First find out the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, now. So what is the distance between this OP? We know the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance formula from origin to the line, already in the straight line chapter we know that. So if the line equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. If it is 0 comma 0, so if you want to find out modulus of c by root of a square plus b square. That is the perpendicular distance. So here what is the perpendicular distance So OP is equal to, it is given by modulus of C. Bring this 1 this side, left hand side is equal to C. Modulus of C means modulus of minus 1 by root of A square means x coefficient square plus B square means y coefficient. Here x coefficient is 1 by A, y coefficient is 1 by B. So this is nothing but 1 by root of 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. 1 by root of, immediately you can write down 1 by A square plus 1 by B square value is 1 by 4. So 1 by root of 1 by 4 is nothing but 2. Therefore, OP is equal to 2. The distance between O and P is 2. That means the line may be anywhere, but the perpendicular distance is 2. But if you know the distance between OP is equal to how much? Under square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y square is equal to, therefore h square plus k square is equal to 4. So this is given by x square plus y square is equal to 4. X square plus y square is equal to r square, r is equal to 2. So this is a circle equation whose center is 0, 0, radius is 2. Therefore, it is a locus is a circle with the radius 2. Okay now. So very nice problem, very easy problem. This is a almost basic. The only thing is understanding the problem. Understanding the problem, draw a legible diagram for that, understand and apply the concept. That's all. Is there any hardcore concept here? So actually in hyperbola and circle there are polar, there are so many concepts or depth concepts, but this question is framed on only a very basic level concepts. Okay. So I hope that you understand this solution. So let us go for next problem. Hi students, welcome to this problem. So this was somewhat lengthy problem. So even then very easy problem, very easy problem. So this problem is also framed on basic level concepts only. Okay na? So by seeing the problem, generally students by seeing the very lengthy problem, they just skip the problem. Okay. So let us see the calculus problems. Limit extends to small problems will be there. Okay. So generally they won't even start reading the problem also, but don't do that. So this is a very, very easy problem. First we see here. A ellipse passes through the foci of the hyperbola 9x square minus 4y square is equal to 36. Okay, very nice. So here this is a problem combining ellipse and hyperbola. Ellipse and hyperbola. Okay, so that is the thing. So first thing I am seeing here. So here a ellipse passes through the foci of the hyperbola. So what is the equation of the hyperbola? 9x square minus 4y square is equal to 36. This implies x square by 4 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1. X square by 4 plus minus y square by 9 is equal to 1. So this is an ellipse. Okay, right. I will draw the ellipse. X axis and y axis. Okay now. So these are the foci. So this is a S and this S dash. Now what is saying? A ellipse passes through the foci of this hyperbola. So this is the hyperbola. Okay now. Ellipse passes through the hyperbola and that is the thing. And one more information is there, and it's a major and minor axis. Whose major and minor axis? That is ellipse. Ellipse and major and minor axis lies along the transverse and the conjugate axis of the hyperbola respectively. Very nice. So here the major axis of the ellipse is along the transverse axis of the hyperbola, and the minor axis of the ellipse is along the conjugate axis of the hyperbola. The minor axis of the ellipse is along the conjugate axis of the hyperbola, where that means both have the same center. That is the clear. Both hyperbola and ellipse have the same center. Nice. If the product of the extremities of the two conics is, that is here hyperbola and ellipse, the product of their extremities is equal to given as 1 by 2, then which of the following point does not lie on the ellipse? That means if you find out the equation of the ellipse, the problem is over. So, to what is the equation of the ellipse? X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So, if you find out a value, b value, the problem is over. Let us first find the eccentricity of this hyperbola, so that we can find out the foci. Okay, what is the eccentricity of this hyperbola? So, this is given by E is equal to root of a square plus b square by a square. So, this is a square plus 4 plus 9 by 4. So, this is equal to root 13 by 2. Root 13 by 2. Okay, now. Then what are the foci? What are the foci? So, foci is given by plus or minus AE comma 0, that is plus or minus. A is equal to how much is here? X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Here a square is equal to 4, therefore a is equal to 2 comma root 13 by 2 comma 0. So, this is plus or minus root 13 comma 0. This is foci. That means our hyperbola passes, our ellipse passes through this point. So, let us keep that, we will substitute there. Now, let us coming to the, what is the eccentricity of the, we call it as a E1. What is the eccentricity of the ellipse? For that, it is given that it is a product of the eccentricities is equal to 1 by 2. So, that is a E1 into E2 is equal to 1 by 2. So, your E1 means this is a root 13 by 2 into E2 is equal to 1 by 2. So, 2 will cancel. So, this is a 1 by root 13. So, the eccentricity of the eccentricity of the ellipse is given as, we got that root 13, and almost the problem is over. Now, continuing with the problem. So, we got the eccentricity is E of this ellipse E is equal to 1 by root 13. Now, let us find let the equation of the ellipse. If the equation of the ellipse be x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. It is given that this ellipse passes through the foci. What are the foci? What is the foci of the hyperbola? This is a plus or minus root 13 comma 0. So, in place of x, substitute plus or minus root 13, in place of y, substitute 0. So, here what you will get? X square means 13 by a square plus y square, y value 0. So, you will get a 0 is equal to 1. This implies a square is equal to 13. Okay, now, right. So, already we got a square value. Now, we have to find out b square value. For that, we have the eccentricity root of a square minus b square by a square. So, eccentricity value is given by 1 by root 13. So, this implies 1 by root 13 is equal to root of a square minus b square by a square. Squaring on both sides, you will get this is a 1 by 13 is equal to 1 by b square by a square is equal to how much? 13. So, this is equal to 1 is equal to 13 minus b square. So, b square is equal to 12. Okay. So, you know a square value 13 and b square value 12. Then, what is the equation of the ellipse? X square by 13 minus y square by 12 is equal to 1. So, this is the equation of the ellipse. So, now, let us substitute all these values. Now, already we got. So, let us one by one, let us substitute this option C, root 13 by 2 comma root 3 by 2. So, if you substitute, that does not satisfy the given equation. X square by 13 minus y square by 12 is equal to 1. That does not, plus it is, not minus, it is plus, equation of the ellipse. Okay, now, x square by a square plus y square by b square, you substitute each and every point, and option C does not satisfy the equation. That only is given, the fall which does not satisfy. Okay, now, right. I hope that you understand this solution. So, let us go for next problem. So, welcome to this problem. So, the problem is, let A and B respectively be the semi-transverse axis and semi-conjugate axis of a hyperbola whose eccentricity satisfies this equation. Okay, now, If S 5 comma 0 is a focus and 5x is equal to 9 is the corresponding directrix of this hyperbola, then a square minus b square is equal to. Okay, so very easy problem this is. First of all, the eccentricity of the hyperbola satisfies this equation. First, solve that equation so that we can find out the eccentricity. On the whole, we have to find out a value, b value. Okay, now see, it is given that this 9e square minus 18e plus 5 is equal to 0. So now the factors are 9 5s are 45. So this equals 3 15s are. So therefore 9e square minus 3e 15e plus 5 is equal to 0. So this implies 3e common. So this is a 3e minus 1 minus 5 common. 3e minus 1 is equal to 0. So this implies 3e minus 1 into 3e minus 5 is equal to 0. From this, e is equal to 1 by 3, e is equal to 5 by 3. Eccentricity. We know that for a hyperbola, eccentricity is greater than 0. Therefore, this can be discarded. Therefore, your eccentricity is 5 by 3. And S comma 0 is a focus. So he is saying that focus S is equal to 5 comma 0, that is AE comma 0. We know the focus of the hyperbola is AE comma 0. Therefore, AE is equal to 5. Therefore, A into that is 5 by 3 is equal to 5. 5 cancel, AE is equal to 3. Right. You know the eccentricity and you know the, of course, we can use 5x is equal to 9, that is equal to x is equal to 9 by 5, that is given by a by e, plus or minus a by e. So again you will get that a by e means you will get again a value only. Now we want to find out b value. So therefore we know that b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. B square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. So everything you substitute, a square is 9. E square means 25 by 9, 25 by 9 minus 1, that is equal to 9 will cancel, 25 minus 1 60. So this is a b square is equal to 60. Understand? Now he wants a square minus b square value. So therefore a square minus b square is equal to 9 minus 16, that is equal to minus 7. 9 minus 16 is equal to minus 7. Therefore option A is the correct answer. Okay now. So very nice problem this is. I hope that you understand this problem. So dear students, I hope that you enjoyed today's class with some more problems, and tomorrow's class I will stand before you. Until then, all the best.